So they say moderation in all things, and sometimes they add, including moderation. The fact is that a lot of us sometimes just don't know when to stop. And it may be just a little bit too much, or maybe a lot too much. And this could be with all kinds of different things, different behaviors, food, watching television. I mean, there's all kinds of things that we can overindulge in. So, sometimes the wording I use might be around food, like eating, hunger, things like that. But this can be about anything that you might find you spend a little too much time and energy on when you could have been using that time and energy in more positive, healthier ways. So don't beat up on yourself, but hopefully this will help deal with that. So taking full responsibility for your own well-being. Tap with me, please. Even though I sometimes overindulge, I choose to love and accept myself anyway. Even though I sometimes overindulge, I choose to love and honor myself anyway. Even though I sometimes overindulge. Sometimes I don't know when to quit. Sometimes too much doesn't seem like enough. And even though sometimes I overindulge, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself and anyone else who might be involved in this. This tendency to overindulge myself. This tendency to overindulge. Sometimes I just don't know when enough is enough. Sometimes I just can't cut myself off. Sometimes I just can't stop myself. And then I feel badly afterwards. I might feel shame and guilt. I might just feel stupid. I might beat myself up. And I've done that on many occasions. Yeah, I choose to let that go now. Letting go of this need to beat up on myself. Part of me says, if I don't beat up on myself with shame and guilt, I'll never stop overindulging. But how's it working for me so far? The shame just makes me feel bad. That might lead to more overindulgence. Sometimes I consume way too much. Of all kinds of different things. Sometimes I feel so hungry. And even though my body doesn't need what I hunger for, I feel emotionally hungry. I have this emptiness that needs to be filled. And since my body doesn't really feel that emptiness, it can never be filled with food or whatever else I might be overindulging in. So I just feel so hungry. All this hunger. All this emotional hunger. And I choose to clear that. Because when I'm done feeding the body, and I'm still hungry, then what am I trying to feed? What's eating me? And whatever it might be, I choose to clear it. Clearing it at a cellular level, clearing it all the way back through my past, clearing this hunger, clearing this need to stuff myself with stuff I know I don't need, with stuff that's hurting me. My higher self knows how much is enough. And I choose to listen to my higher self. I choose to know when enough is enough. And there may be some things I hunger for. That any amount is too much. I'm giving myself permission to say no. Some of the things I hunger for, the correct amount for me is none. Sometimes it's hard to keep count. Sometimes it's hard to know when I've reached my limit. Sometimes it's hard to do the math. Zero is an easy number to keep track of. I can handle counting to none. Clearing any sense of deprivation. Clearing this perceived need. Clearing any need to treat myself to things that hurt me. And I know those things that I tend to overindulge in. So I choose to stop kidding myself. That I know how to handle it. I'm done kidding myself. I'm done hurting myself. I'm done pretending that I can handle it. I'm done pretending that I deserve it. because I deserve so much better than that. I deserve to treat myself with love. I deserve to treat my body with real care. So I'm letting go of all that stuff. That causes me to hurt myself with overindulgence. I really can let that go. I really am letting that go. Clearing any uncomfortable feelings about that. Clearing any sense of denying myself. Clearing any sense of depriving myself. Because if the choice is between deprivation or overindulgence, the deprivation might be the healthier choice. And I'm being honest with myself now. And there are so many good things out there. Things that are good for me. That can easily replace what I'm giving up. And if I'm really honest with myself, all this past overindulgence has deprived me of a lot of really good things. So I'm done depriving myself of the good things. And maybe I've overindulged to avoid those things. Because I was afraid of success. Or I was afraid of having really great health. Or I was afraid I didn't deserve things to be that good. And I'm clearing that nonsense. I deserve to be happy and healthy. I deserve success. And I'm treating myself with real care. In body, mind, and spirit. And take a deep breath. Please recognize that you do deserve to treat yourself with real love and care and respect. Be honest with yourself about what you're doing or what you're not doing, and make those positive changes. It'll have a positive benefit for a lot more people than just you. So thanks for doing that.